Welcome to Soilful Harvest Homestead. It is me, Christelle. I am just sitting down to come to do an update. But first, I have my first little strawberry off my strawberry bush. She's small, but she's mine. She is so sweet. So, today, I have a lot going on, but I'm going to give an update in what's going on, what's germinating, what's added to the homestead, the fruit trees and things of that nature, and what I'm up to. And until the next phase. So, here today, we have a new addition. This is a Fuji apple, and just put the black edging on. It wasn't going to work on the outer part because of that crazy grass, so I just did where the hole actually was in the diameter, and that's one addition here at the house homestead. Now we have the red delicious apple that is done and watered in. We have here the Alberta peach tree, and then we have one that just looks like she's really dying. I pruned her back a whole lot. This is plum Santa Rosa, and she still has signs of life here, and that's why I went on and put her in her home. Okay, we have another one that has its edging, and this is the dwarf Burbank plum. Okay, I don't know them. I'm going to get to know them, and that is what is done. What has to get done is the moon glow pear tree. So we're going to do the full circumference going around with the edger. But yeah, the kefir that has comfrey, and I also sowed some seeds here as well, that has to get its edging. This one over here that we need to do, but first we're going to put down the plastic to go around for the front yard's flower bed. And then next year I'll start to build that foundation, but right now I just kind of want to get rid of whatever the heck is here. I don't want it anymore. It's just done. I'll just start everything over, just incorporate some of the flowers that my mother does love. And this is a peach tree that has a couple signs. Where you at, boo? A couple signs. Can you see in there? A fruit. Okay. And this is Hail Haven. And this is the other thing for today. Hey y'all, I got on my my girl hat, you know. I had to take off my scarf, but anyways, so that's where I'm at. I'm about to take a brief break because it is really hot out here. Yeah, and drink some electrolytes and fix me some celery and cucumber with some lemon and a Granny Smith apple to help hydrate me, and a little bit of pink Himalayan sea salt or sea salt. And yeah, I'll be back with some more updates in this video. Today is in zone 7B. What is today's date? It is Saturday, Saturn's Day, the 11th. And I also have a new addition, lavender. I think it's 2 inside of that, but I'll find that out when I go to divide. But yeah, that's an update as well in what's going on around here. Also, the hostas that I moved to the front, they're really enjoying themselves. I don't know about the Johnny jumpers that look like a marigold, but I don't know. So I don't know about anything else. This stuff right here, that tree, it gets on my nerves. But hey, it's Mother Nature, and it's only because I got to go and pick all the crap out, you know. Anywho, but the hostas are doing well on the front between the same color contrast shrubs, which means I got to get some kind of color to break the monotony. And I was hoping that my forget-me-nots, that's what that was, the forget-me-nots, that blue indigo would have been nice, and maybe some type of yellow or something, or maybe even pink. But I don't really know within the flower kingdom what can tolerate just that morning sun, and then the rest of the day is afternoon. So if there's any suggestions, I would really appreciate it. My grass is going to get under control. It's out of control right now. But if you have any suggestions in like what I can do to add some pop of color on this front end of the house that loves shade. And I really feel like I need another container like that with a hostas so it can be even, that's just my thoughts. Okay. And I do have more hostas on the back that I actually could do that with. So yeah. Here in this spot update is an area that I had some wood chips last year, and that crazy grass grew all over top of it. So what I've been doing is I've been pulling it up and getting some out from here, and I am adding them. This is wood chips that I've already worked with my hands and everything, taking a shovel at a time and trying to get any pieces that could have possibly gotten broken. And so what I did here on the new update in regards to the driveway here, I put some tires here for flowers as well. So I'm going to insert some of that inside of these beds, then I can plant flowers. So that is another update from what I am transitioning from with the tires and having to recreate rows for my vegetables and food. Okay, I am just at the low of my day. I can't do no more. I've been working, not recording, so I will update later. I'm looking a mess because I had my hat and all that on, but I decided to come on out here anyway after taking a good little break, and I'm still kind of in my break. Okay, so update. Here is where I transplanted a lot of my thyme. Everything I have been harvesting off of them. This thyme right here is actually going to flower. The oregano is actually coming up. I got me some Johnny jumpers here, which will be good to fall down in this area, you know, for color and border. This may also be something good that would for that hostas area too, for those pops of color. Oregano is also coming up here as well. And of course, we always got a bunch of weeds, but because we're not sure, we wait. Parsley is bolting. Parsley is just bolting. You can tell by this parsley here that it's bolted. I never got any chives that actually started to come up, but this looks like possibly a marigold. But yeah, so, and we also have Johnny jumpers. And I noticed we got a lot of yarrow seeds that just kind of sporadically grew. Here we also have mugwort, which I have already heavily pruned, but this is how much bigger she has gotten since I've pruned her. And this is echinacea that is coming up so nice. This was planted in the ground here last year. This is blue vervain that is doing well. This is another echinacea, but this echinacea wasn't planted here until this year. This is yarrow, and it's doing so well over there in different areas. We also have some plantain here. I don't really see anything over here. Oh yeah, there's some dill. I don't know. I don't see much of dill here. Honestly, I forgot what the heck I planted, but all of this stuff got to come out. I never planted anything here. I never planted anything there. This is the oregano. I had a baby on the side of it that I gifted to someone. Over here, we have carrots that are doing really nice here. I gave them some of my fertilizer, which was my, my yogurt that went bad on me, and I broke it down with the water and I watered it all in. Here we have catnip that's doing well. We have a lot of bolting cilantro here, but then we also have some new cilantro seeds that I've planted so they can come on and come up and do what they do. I don't see any calendulas or anything, just, you know, clovers and stuff. Over here, we got the sweet peas, the sugar snaps, which I added more seeds, and I see now from before there's more germination. And here we have fava beans that are coming up. I still don't see any beetroots. However, more fava beans. I still don't know what this is here, some type of lettuce, I don't remember, but this is the seed. I have no idea what this is. It does not look like arugula. I have no idea, but anywho. So here's another bed of carrots that also have some fava beans in between as well that's doing well. We have my blue dazzling kale. I'm glad that is seeding. I want those seeds. We have Swiss chard. We have some lettuce that I had transplanted. And I have some seeds that are coming finally for some spinach. I really need the spinach. I think this is the Bloomingdale spinach because of the leaf shape, and this is the sensational something spinach. So yeah, I need these seeds. Cabbage, fava beans are coming up. Some of the cabbages I pulled up. I don't know exactly how they form. You know, I did debranch some of the leaves in the process of bolting, and you can tell because they start to narrow. Okay, so this is really wide, and they become really spiky when it's in the process of getting ready to bolt. And again, more fava beans. We got onions and spiderweb, fava beans as well that's coming up. I don't know what, I'm gonna have to investigate this because this may need to be thinned out. Looks like more than one bunch of red onions. And I'm also noticing that over here on the other side of the leeks. Now, these parts right here, can I cut those off and cook with these, y'all? I only have one leek I noticed as well. But anyways, and these little things that's coming on the onions, why are they coming on the onions? These onions were planted in the winter season, and yeah, in the end of the fall. So are they bolting because of the weather? Like, I don't know. Some things I know, some things I don't. Anyways, lettuce over here and cabbage. We have sugar snap peas that are also coming up with the lettuce. My neighbor's dog keeps digging in my stuff. We also have some pak choi that I transplanted, which all of this I need to come and prune that off, you know, to encourage that. These are new seeds that are planted over here where there's life finally coming up. I don't know what that is. So it can focus its life on its new growth. That's why we do this. And you're weak, so we're also going to take you off. And the spinach here is doing wonderful. It's actually ready for me to come and harvest a few leaves here. Yeah, everything's coming back. I had one chamomile. She's, I don't know, is that bolting? She didn't really grow. I don't know, but I'll be happy to get some seeds. My peppermint, spearmint, dog done been in it. Spearmint, dog done been in it. Not much germination in the winter seeds that I sowed. I see something here, but I don't know what that is. I mean, I know it says white sage, but it can possibly be something that I don't want. So I don't see any winter seeds that has actually come up. I do have some onions here as well, just a few sprouts that came. And in the greenhouse, the winter sowing here, this is where I grabbed some of my transplants. We have spinach that has come up. We have some yellowing going on, so I need to prune all of that on my lacinotanista, I don't know, my southern kale. And I also noticed we have some tomatoes that are coming up. And we have our lettuce. We have our pak choi. Or is that tossoi? I don't know. I got it on a video. But you see somebody in here eating up something. Okay, they eating. But yeah. One of these is pak choi tossoi. And see, it's bolting. Why is things bolting? It's been hot. This is, I don't know. I know tomatoes, cherry tomatoes was in here. I know sorrel. This looks like tomato. This looks like tomato. This right here may possibly be sorrel. Yeah, so the fava beans are doing very well. The cayenne peppers are coming up here. Yeah, cayenne, what is this? Yep, cayennes, they're coming up. So this is the only one I don't see any life. We have the Amish tomatoes that are coming up, the yellow pear tomatoes that are coming up. And is that one Roman? It don't look like it. I don't know, but we got those coming up. Up here, we have some hillbilly tomatoes. Some beefsteak tomatoes, some cauliflower that's getting a little leggy, a few broccoli, not a lot of germination. My cosmic crimson lettuce, I don't see no germination. But okay, we got some death here. That's okay. It's been scorching hot. This is the green mustards and this is the red mustards. And all of the herbs over here, they just did not. And I've been watering them. Don't get me wrong. I've been watering them. I don't see many herbs. I don't see nothing with the I don't know. I see something right there. I don't know what a muscadine thing baby look like, okay? I see that the Bostons, these are the Boston, no, these are the beta alpha cucumbers. Okay, so this is where I would be going to up pot them. This was the long something the real foot long, yard long. And this is bergamot, and I only see one. But anywho, I don't see no, what's the thing called? Mullein. I don't see any signs of mullein in there. This is roselle. Well, we got 3 roselle. And yeah. So yeah, that's what's going on out here in the greenhouse. Oh no. This is where I pulled some of the, I think this is labeled pak choi. This is the pak choi that I took out of the raised bed behind me and up potted. This is some of the lettuce that I also up potted as well. And this is some of the lassanito, or the dinosaur kale, that is here as well. This is not what I want. They're doing well. They were in great shock at one point. Everything was just limp and leaning over. You can kind of tell here, this is kind of what they were doing, but now they're starting to adjust and perk up a little more, you know, each day that they adjust to their new environment, you know. So I just have a lot of work, a lot of catching up, especially with the tire situation really not working for me. But also another update in what I have done in my planting, which I really feel like I'm going to change some of this, or move some of this lemon balm that I have here that I'm about to show you. So this was the lemon balm that was on the side of the house in the tires, and I separated them and I transplanted them here into this space. But I also have 2 that are in a pot, and I also put 1 over here in the ground next to yarrow. And this is the extra hostas that I said that needs to be saved, that really would be nice on that front. There's something growing here. I don't know exactly what that is just yet, but I will find out. So I'm thinking to take some of this lemon balm and some of my thyme, since I have so much of it, and put it around my fruit trees. Put it around the border of my fruit trees. But I think that's it for over here on this side for me, because I still haven't even gone down there. But thank you for coming to Soilful Harvest Homestead. It is Zone 7B on April the 11th on her Saturday's Day. And until next time, my beautiful souls, signing out.